Welcome to This Week in Trucking. I'm Amy. Today we're going to talk about something we've all been hearing a lot about lately. English Language Proficiency, also known as ELP for drivers. We got some questions in our last video, which I'm here to answer right now. So let's go through them. Starting June 25th, a state trooper or local police who is CVSA certified, meaning they're trained to do DOT inspections, can put drivers out of service if they think they can't speak or understand English well enough. Now, this is not a new rule or law, it just has not been enforced in the past few years, but it will now. So what's in this English test? There's no written or spoken test. This is just part of the regular roadside inspection done by specially trained law enforcement. Depending on the state, it might be a DOT officer, a state, or a local police officer. They'll ask you questions like, where are you coming from? What are you hauling? And they can show you signs to see if you can understand and explain them well. If they tell you something, they might ask, did you understand what I said? Or tell me what I said. These English checks can happen anywhere inspectors do roadside inspections. That means weigh stations or anytime an inspector pulls you over. Some states already started checking English proficiency, but starting June 25th, it goes nationwide. And yes, they're allowed to test any driver at any time. If you get stopped for speeding or a headlight out, an inspector can decide to check your English right there. There's no formal notice, and if they think it's worth checking, they'll check. Now, if a driver can't answer in English or understand basic instructions in English, an officer can place them out of service right there. They're parked. They will not let them back on the road. So what actually happens if a driver fails the English test? They don't take the driver's license, they don't take the truck keys, but someone else will have to come get the truck. The carrier will get written up with an official out-of-service violation that will show up on their CSA score. But it's not a ticket with a fine, at least not in every state, except Arkansas, where the governor already instated a fine up to $1,000, and Alabama, where carriers can get fined up to $500. It's not clear how drivers can get back on the road when they failed an English test. There's no actual roadmap to see how they can get reinstated. So take the steps now to make sure this doesn't happen. If you're running a fleet of trucks, here's some things you need to do immediately. First, talk to your drivers. Make sure they can hold a basic conversation in English. Number 2, go over common signs and documents. Ask them about road signs and make sure they understand and can explain them well. Also, practice questions about the loads, like where is it coming from, how much does it weigh, where is it going, and what are you hauling? And 3, if you're hiring drivers, interview them in English, not just their driving. Some brokers are already requesting to speak to the driver before assigning the load. Also, there's one exception. If you're operating in commercial border zones, this is the areas near the US-Mexico or the US-Canada borders, about 20 to 70 miles wide. Drivers will not be placed out of service for failing the English proficiency test, but they will get a citation that will appear in the carrier safety record. They'll still write you up for not speaking English, but they won't pull you off the road. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions I can answer here in This Week in Trucking. How do you think this is going to affect your business? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and drive safe.